Hey, excuse me? Could you tell me where room 304 is, please? I'm hoping to visit the patient there. They're going to perform surgery. When? Oh, at 8. Okay, well, I won't be long. Thank you. Well, looks like I only have 10 minutes. Oh well. Hey, I'm back. I'm so happy to see you, honeybee. I brought some flowers for you. They're your favorites, too. They're azaleas. I had a long day today. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, so I'm exhausted. But tired or not, I wouldn't sleep at all if it meant seeing you. But anyway, other than that, my day was okay, I suppose. Work was pretty boring as usual, but at least my friend was there to make my shift a little easier. We just ended up talking for most of the time. Luckily, things were pretty slow at work, so not a whole lot happened. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that your mom called today. She told me to say hi for her. We ended up talking for a while. Your mom really is a sweet woman. I told her that you were doing fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. As usual, according to your doctors. Your dad was there too. Your dad is really funny. You definitely got your humor aside from him. But he's also really sweet. I love both of your parents so much. It's always fun talking with them. It's been almost 2 years since that accident. It's been a while, hasn't it? A lot has happened since then. You'd be surprised. Cub had a stomach block the other day. I took her to the vet and they made sure her cat food was okay. Luckily, she turned out fine and she's back to normal now. I just need to keep an eye on her from now on. I've been watching Lights Out lately, and it's a really good show. I just can't help myself most of the time. I end up watching too many episodes and get to bed a little too late. It's so interesting and entertaining. I bet you'd really love it. It has a lot of that thriller stuff that you like so much. It honestly freaks me out a little, but I really like it. Oh, and I wanted to mention that I won't be seeing you next week. I'm going to see my family down south. My brother's coming back from Canada for only a couple of days, and I wanted to see him. I'm sorry about that. I hope you don't mind, but as soon as I'm back, I'll come to see you just like usual. Oh, and my brother wishes you the best. You don't mind if I stroke your hair, do you? I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. Your hair is so nice and soft. It's been really lonely without you. I miss you so much. not to mention how everybody else feels. I miss you a lot too. Everyone tells me how much of a great person you are, even before we met. But I don't need others to tell me that. You may not have noticed before, but you were, and still are, important to a lot of people. The way you act, the way you treat others, and the way you care for them. I admire all of those attributes about you. You're so kind and funny and charming, and I think that's what put me under your spell. I just couldn't help but succumb to your magic. But I embrace being drawn to you like this. And I'm so glad that I met you. It was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Each night, I hope for your recovery. And I know you will recover. So many people are hoping and praying that you'll get better. So please, please get well soon. To be honest, I took you for granted. I thought that if something like this hadn't happened to me before, it would never happen. I didn't know how much I loved you until I lost you. I learned a lot from this, but most importantly, I learned that I will never take you for granted ever again. I will cherish every moment we have together like it's our last. As long as you have a heartbeat, as long as you're still breathing, I'm not going anywhere. I won't ever give up on you. I believe that you will recover someday, and I'll be waiting for as long as it takes. You can take as much time as you need to get well. I won't leave. You are so strong, and I know you can overcome this. And even if you don't, I'll still love you the same way I always have. Okay? So please, don't go. Please stay with us. I love you. I will always love you. Oh, you're gonna perform the surgery soon? I'm sorry. I lost track of time. I'll only be a little longer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sorry, honeybee. I have to go. Your mom told me that she was going to visit you next week, so someone will be here to keep you company while I'm not here. But I have the day off tomorrow, so I'll be here as soon as I can. Hey, I love you, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.